at all times. At all times. Some people
I'll
are
be
so
right
brilliant
back, y'all. I just wanted to get on
that even when they're wrong, they're right.
Okay, now you sound like Scarface.
I always tell the truth, even when I lie. Okay, so Albert Einstein, when he wrote his general theory of relativity, which is the understanding of gravity and the structure of space,
he's going to give
across the universe,
the code to
it
life.
be applied that way by people like later than that theory, right? He didn't do it all, but he laid the foundation for it. Okay, in his equation, there's a mathematical
that's it right
term
there.
that if it had a
that's the equation right there, y'all. I had to rewind it a couple of times. That's why it took me a minute to come on. That right there is the equation to life. They are so brilliant. I've never heard of what's his name? Chuck Nice. Well, N-I-C-E, Chuck Nice. I just saw it. And I was like, hey, let me listen to this, see what my brothers is talking about. So let me write down this equation real fast. Yeah, you got to get your math channel too. This is awesome. See, I don't even know what, look. I don't even know what that right there. I've never even seen that before, but I'm going to write it down. It looks like an upside down backwards H. If you know. I don't know if you can see my screen or not, but I just be writing everything down. I'll come across it again. I want to get that part behind that arrow. I know that's the symbol for pi. Yeah, I was terrible at math. Isn't that something? And look at me now, taking notes like I'm finna just learn everything. I'm going to try at least to learn and get some understanding for myself, some comprehension. Because there's more out there than what I've been told. I know it's more out there than what I've been told.
Physical reality, it would be an anti.
Okay, see, that's what I need to do right there. That's it. I wasn't supposed to have that there. Yeah, I know y'all understand this. You're so intelligent. See, that's why we gotta make it interesting for our babies to learn. We just gotta make it interesting for them. Let's finish watching this. It's only
High gravity
a few minutes
force.
if you want to, or I'll see you later or whenever. Everybody's here on air.
For the universe. And he said, well, all the galaxies in the universe.
That's brilliant. I already see it.
All the galaxies left to themselves would have the universe collapse onto itself.
Right.
But we're not collapsing.
Right.
So this term would be this pressure force pushing against everything, keeping it in balance. But we don't know anything that's doing that. And so he puts it in there because he has no other way to understand a universe that would not collapse. Okay, he has no way to understand it. So he leaves it in. It's called the cosmological constant. And many, many decades later, by the way, when I'm in graduate school, when we calculate cosmology, we have to put in the constant and say it equals 0. You have to do that because it belongs in the equation. Okay? When Hubble discovered that the universe was expanding, then it's no longer a static universe, and he doesn't need the pressure to hold it up against collapse. And then he said, then he discarded it as this non-physical thing that the math gave him, but it has no physical counterpart, and he called it his greatest blunder of his life.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Until we,
hold on.
as this non-physical thing that the math gave him, but it has no physical counterpart.
I gotta go back. Yeah, I could be here all
Decades
by
later,
myself.
by the way, when I'm in
with this.
graduate school, when we calculate cosmology, we have to put in the constant and say it equals 0. You have to do that because it belongs in the equation. Okay? When Hubble discovered that the universe was expanding, then it's
Wait a minute. Hubble discovered that the universe is expanding, getting bigger, growing. This universe. We're not talking about the other universes, though. See, yeah, that's why I could do this by myself to find out what I'm looking for.
It's
Yeah.
no longer a static universe, and he doesn't need the pressure to hold it up against collapse. And then he said, then he discarded it as this non-physical thing that the math gave him, but it has no physical counterpart, and he called it his greatest blunder of his life.
Oh my goodness.
Until we discovered this negative gravity pressure in the universe that is called dark energy.
Exactly.
A Nobel Prize has been given for it.
Yeah.
A Nobel Prize was given for what he rejected. And so Einstein's biggest blunder was saying that was his biggest blunder.
Exactly. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So
Wow.
he was wrong, but right. Put in the constant and say it equals 0. You have to do that because it belongs in the equation. Okay? When Hubble discovered that the universe was expanding, then it's no longer a static universe, and he doesn't need the pressure to hold it up against collapse. And then he said, then he discarded it as this non-physical thing that the math gave him, but it has no physical counterpart, and he called it his greatest blunder of his life.
Oh my goodness.
Until we discovered this negative gravity pressure in the universe that is called dark energy.
Exactly.
A Nobel Prize has been given for it.
Yeah.
A Nobel Prize was given for what he rejected. And so Einstein's biggest blunder was saying that was his biggest blunder.
Exactly. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So anyhow, he was wrong, but right.
God, that guy was just so smart.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, we're done here.
All
yeah.
right.
Thanks for joining us
Yeah.
on an explainer on being wrong.
There you go. Go home, fellas. Tell your wife you're right, baby.
Not what I said. There's no lesson. There's not the takeaway here. All right. Until next time. Thanks, Chuck.
Always a pleasure.
My brothers, that was awesome. Yeah, I didn't know the other brother there, but this was wonderful for me. Yeah, it's just good to learn. It's just wonderful to learn. You know, it just seemed to me like at the end, and all of this chaos and madness, at the end of our slumber. Now we having this I don't know, this what do you call it? This growth spurt of knowledge and willingness to learn and doing due diligence. It's like everything is being opened up to us for this. And it's got to be a reason. It's not just happening. So yeah, it's and it's so beautiful outside today. The sun is shining today. I know it's still cold in some places because it is still, wintertime. But today is a wonderful day. We here. I'm here. The ancestors are here. And today, as soon as I get settled, we finna read us some Dr. Claude Anderson. Because, we did finish. We did finish our one book. I got my little shelf over there for books that I have to return. And I thank you for being here. And that's what we need. What it say in church. Y'all know everybody in church right now. 2 people, and you got church. Well, right here, just 2 people. That's all the ancestors want. That's all they want. Somebody that's willing to listen and talk and learn about them. Willing to call on them now. We don't call on, yeah. It's time for us to just add the ancestors in there. Keep calling on whoever you calling on Black America, but add your ancestors in it. We really finna learn some goodness today, y'all. With Dr. Claude Anderson, we really finna learn some goodness today or tomorrow or whenever you see this. Yes, honey. And this right here is volume 2. I don't have volume 1 anymore. I have volume 2 and I have Powernomics. I'm gonna reorder his library. He's got 5 books, y'all. Dr. Claude Anderson. I got these a couple years ago. And it was like $100 for all 5. So I think I paid like $125 for all 5 of them. But now I just got the 2. So yeah, I'm gonna reorder them, you know, and the ones that I do have, the extra ones, I'll give it to somebody that's, you know, around me and stuff, and that way they can, if they up mindset, and that way they can read along and stuff too. But yes, let me go on and get this out the way and stuff. I've been doing a lot of researching since I haven't been on here. And I'm definitely going to have to update that. Yes, honey. You know, I can't believe how we have actually sat and let all of these arrows attack Black America. No wonder folks don't give a damn about the right thing and being on the right side. Because of us, I mean, we done just literally ain't. I can't say it ain't nobody that ain't said, hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know, I mean, but it's how you say it, how you, I don't know, maybe it was the way, you know, that they, I don't know, in a very timid way said, no, you can't do that. That's not going to happen. I don't think that's going to benefit my people. Them folks don't listen to that. Who was it? Someone said, was it Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, somebody said, you can't reason. You can't reason with these people. And now all of our, everybody sitting in them seats up there, and all of these tables, they sitting at round tables, square tables, oval tables, star tables, tables with every kind of shape you can think of. Just how they sitting at the table, like they sitting at the round table. But here's the thing, whatever table they sitting at, and whatever seat and position they sitting at, Dr. Claude Anderson was in the politics. And he been telling us, how come our people that's in them political positions, they asses ain't listen to Dr. Claude Anderson. They ain't listen to nobody that knows the ins and outs of this bird right here, this political bird. They got Black America just riding on. Black America ain't even riding on the political bird. We hanging on. We just hang the bird we just hanging on. Black America just hanging on by any means that we can. Why our people ain't got us off of this bird, out of this madness? So what if we'd have had to live our freedom, our physically free life like the Amish people? If we would have had to come out and disappear like them, what would have been wrong with that? What would have been wrong with that? Yeah, let me get this out the way. I know, ancestors. I said I started out watching Dr. Ray Hagins this morning. And he telling it now. He on there now. Then I had started with the brothers and stuff. Church still going on. Online church. Outside church. Church still going on. But I said, go to Dr. Ray Hagins. Go on to Dr. Ray Hagins. At least he is going to at least give us another option. I ain't even saying no more. I don't even want religion or your belief, your faith to be our division no more. I truly don't. I want us to, yeah, it's hard for me though. It's hard for me though. You know. But yeah, I want y'all to keep whatever your higher power is, whatever you call him. And I know it's a him for most of us because we living in a patriarchal system where everything the man first. The man first because he provides and protects. Or just because the white man wanted him to be first. But the man ain't the one giving birth. The man is not the one giving birth. But I want us to keep our higher power that makes us happy and it makes us feel safe. I want us to keep that. I just want us to be open that it might be something else for Black people. If you keep thinking like white folks and other groups of people and stuff, which I don't see us want to be like nobody but white folks. Sister is not trying to be like no Chinese woman. Because if she was, we'll be seeing her every time we see her now, honey. She'll put some tape on her eyes like this. Black women, a lot of us is trying to be like white women. Trying to be like white women. Sister not out here trying to be like another type of woman, say the Japanese woman, where they got the same kind of eyes. Almost, I can't even tell them apart. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from the South. I'm still in a culture shock, just like Black America. I always been in this state of just dual mask. I always just ecstatic, like that man talking about the universe. I just heard I'm gonna have to watch it again and stuff. Give me a notebook for him. See, I need a big notebook for him, Neil deGrasse, and the other brother too. And they brothers. They are my brothers. See, we ain't got to rely on what these white folks be saying to us. And they white, European, Eurocentric, all that good stuff, that good language that y'all speaking them terminologies and stuff. That evil shit we don't know nothing about. And if you ain't using it right, y'all, it ain't nothing but cursing us. It ain't nothing but cursing us. Yep. See, we missing a whole lot because we don't understand the language, the lingo. Yep, I know. But when you got a reason to learn all of this, man, it ain't nothing that can condemn that glimpse of life in you, that afterlife. Because it's more than just this. What they done did to my people too. What? I took a few days off. So I won't be so hoarse and stuff because I ain't here but a few days. A few hours. Every day, 3 hours. Well, it's really 6, ain't it? Yeah, I'm going to get my time down too. That's why you ain't even got to stay here with me. You ain't got to stay here with me long as one person come on. I don't care who it is. It could be somebody that, whatever. It could be a hater. I don't care. Long as it's 2 people on the other side, me and you. And what they do for church, as long as you got 2 people, them 2 people will stand there for hours. Talking about the Bible, reading the Bible, praying, stopping folks that come by. Want to pray for them, but I have to go on now. Who you praying to? Who you praying to? I can imagine in my life, I know, and probably in a lot of our lives and stuff, it was okay. Yeah, you can pray for me. I saw that myself as a good thing. Almost all my life, I saw that as a good thing. But now, no, don't even pray for me. I'm busy. I ain't got time to stop and talk. I don't have time to explain it to you. So now just give it to somebody else. Thank you and no thank you. Just give it right back to him and keep on going and stuff. That's how I am today. Because I knew that it was something else. I just felt it, y'all. I know y'all feel it. That it's something else other than this little bitty box that they've been telling us. They've been teaching us. I knew it was something. And y'all that know the Bible and stuff. I ain't never read that book. I ain't never read the Bible. I tried to, but y'all know that Bible self and put this on here. Because long as I know we got 2 people in here, me and you. We know the ancestors is here. So if you got to go, that's fine. Don't ever feel like you got to stay because you know what I'm talking about, the ancestors. You know what I'm doing. You know why I'm here. And you know you'll see me again somewhere, even if you have to come back and watch the replay. So yeah, anytime you got to go. I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, there go Faith. Faith gonna do. No. I ain't even here that long for this. You know, I got to go too. When I'm not here doing this right here, I'm listening to my people. I'm learning. You know, then I still got a life to go out and do. But when I go out there and do it, honey, I know whose side I'm on. I'm on my ancestor side. Yeah, see, there's a difference with me. I'm not on, you know, everybody else, every other group of people's side. I'm not on their side. I'm on my people's side. I don't mean other groups of people no harm. I don't take nothing from them. If anything, I enhance them because I let them be. I let them be. See? But yeah, and that's enough for me. I can let them be. I can be cordial, civil, not even helpful to them when they need my help. But see, all that I have to give, that I'm intentionally giving, I'm giving it to my people first. My people need my love, attention, my acceptance. They need my hope, my positivity. See? Everybody else telling everybody else the same old thing. We not in the same old simulation no more. We're in a whole new simulation. Once I watched that movie, the Truman Thurman story with what's the name, Jim Carrey, I finally watched it, and come find out, honey, it wasn't even the aliens watching him. His whole life, it was just the whole town, the whole world. I don't know, honey, if they put a camera in the man's forehead or I don't know how they were connecting, but everybody was watching him. Yeah, that's kind of like what we in right here, right now. Everybody, the ancestors, John Hartfield watching us. Everybody in the other multiverse, everybody in the multiverse. This just one universe, y'all. Everybody out there watching us. Then when we cross over, wherever you go, you might stay in the first universe right there with white folks in heaven. You might decide, hey, I'm going to the third universe. It's a multiverse. It's 12 universes. 12. Oh, no. Don't forget, our brother just said that Einstein asked, what's wrong? He said, where my paper at? Because I wrote it down because I'm going to get him a notebook. I'm going to get him a real big notebook because he's talking about the stars. I didn't know it run this deep. See, that's why we got to let our babies be. We got to let them see what they mind is gravitating to. Long as it ain't no bullshit, none of this anti-life, chaotic, unharmonious, imbalanced, toxic ass shit out here. Long as it ain't none of that, hey, let them explore and see where they mind take them. Because see, I motherfucking ass done failed. I already done said it. I agree. I can admit it. I done failed everybody. Yes, I failed everybody. But you know, even that right there is not failure. That right there, you ain't even got to look at that as failure. I didn't get my high school diploma. I didn't walk across the stage with nobody. I don't even think when I got my GED, I walked across the stage. Did I? It was so long ago, but I got it. Yeah, just to have it, I got it and stuff, you know. But let our babies be able to think outside the box. Because we know, for one thing, we ain't even teaching them at home. We ain't teaching them at home. I can remember a time I started out as a good mother, very attentive. And, you know, I was helping them with homework and all that good stuff till I got distracted from my motherhood. First of all, I was a teenage mother anyway, you know. Then I left my mama. When I left my mama at 16, oh, hell, that was it. Ain't nobody finna love your ass like your mama love you. I wrote a poem about it, too. Yeah, I find it. I wrote some poems. I wrote one of them poems about that because I left my mom when I was 16. Yep, sure did. Left my mama, my grandmama, my great-grandmama, my aunties, my cousins. Just failed everybody, you know. Cause I didn't want nobody. Yeah, I told you so, face. Told you about out there smelling your ass. Now you done got another baby. Finna have another baby, ain't you? Face. So I was like, no, I'm finna go and do what I got to do. I got to raise these babies right here. And I did by myself, you know. But you do that. You have to do that. But it's a way you can do it where it don't cause you so much stress and strife. Cause honey, it was hard to fuck without my mama. And then the more she tried to bring me back to her, the more I kept doing. I was running. We do ourselves a disservice, thinking that oh yeah, I can do this. I got this. But what are you losing? So see, yeah, I know I failed everybody, honey. So have, and this right here is me making my amends. Cause see, I done found that, hey, out of everything that's done happened and stuff, I gotta find out who am I loyal to. Everything that I done did and stuff. So probably done help more people than I can even imagine. And I ain't gave an ounce or nothing for my own people. Ain't gave them no benefit of the doubt. Not black people. To me, now I know I wasn't just cutthroat like that, but damn, I'm just saying, you know, for what I could have achieved for my people, hell yeah, I failed my people. I sure did. I failed all of us. I sure did, and I can admit it, but I ain't finna fail us no more. No, I was listening to one of our brother's mentors the other day, and he was saying, you know, you really don't create your greatest contribution to humanity. I'm just going to say to us, black people, because I feel like I resonated with that until we like 50 years old. But from 0 to 49, you just going through life, you know. Hopefully you can stay focused and get your degrees and your financial success, and, you know, and you can become self-sustaining or whatever it is. You know, hopefully you can maintain and achieve those things in the first 49 years of your life. He said, but for most people, you really don't even create your greatest contribution. That's what it meant to me when I heard him. If I see the video, I'll share it with y'all and stuff, because it was really good and it was really eye-opening, because now I don't feel like, you know, a total helpless, you know, failure, because I can do something now. You know, I am still here, you know. So yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, I should forgive myself too. And I do. I forgive myself. I forgive my people. You know, I forgive my family for not even telling me, Face, that's dumb. Face, that is dumb. What the hell is you finna do out here with these babies? Who finna help you with these babies? Face, you gonna need the family structure. What village is you going to now, Face? You know, I forgive them for not, you know, it wasn't really much they could do. Once my mind made up, ain't too much swaying nobody can do. When we done made our mind made up. When our mind is made up, that's it and that's all, you know. So we just have to accept it now, taking accountability for them things. So yeah, you know, even though I do be like, yeah, I done failed all of us, shit. Hell, that's just me saying shit, you know. Hell, I gave us the short end of the stick. Oh yeah, you know, I did too. I imagine there was some sisters and stuff. Don't look at me too long, shit. She look at me and I roll my eyes at her, because what you looking at me for? You know, or vice versa. I'm looking at a sister, she wonder what I'm looking at her for too long. See, we do ourselves that great injustice. And I'm just done with it, you know. Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm giving my all to my people today. Yeah, I ain't trying to hurt nobody else stuff. If you fall, yeah, I'll pick you up. Come on, girl, get up. Girl, you all right? You know, I'll do that for anybody and stuff. You know, that's just being, you know, that's just having a heart. Shit, like Commodore said, hell, put a little love in your heart. You know, I sure was hoping to come back with my voice, you know, because I'm going to sing some On Your Face. Our ass is up here today. Because we literally on our face out here. Yep, sure is. I don't know. Do we need some light in here? No, we don't need no light. Y'all know what it is. Let me get this out the way, because we finna pull that plastic off of that window right there. Yep. Good day and gratitude, family. This is Face the Nation. We are on Bolden Unchained, and we're here to assist, and we're here to uncover and condemn the many agendas, events, projects, operations, bills, laws, acts, codes, studies, courses, literal courses that you can go study on a black woman. You can get an A+ if you know yourself. You know yourself. It's probably a higher grade than the A+. Yeah, see, when we know ourselves, when we get to know ourselves, but honey, there's so many out there. Agendas, targets. There ain't no resources. They ain't none of them that I just named. Ain't none of them aspects. No resources, no help, no therapy. Sure ain't, honey. No, all of those is arrows in the back of Black America. And I'm just appalled. Everybody, they so damn intelligent. To be so intelligent, you've reached the pinnacle of success. Sitting so high up there, we can't even imagine, the financial freedom that you have obtained. But honey, then you done sit and let all of these arrows just stab your people in the back. Our politicians ought to be ashamed of themselves. Our ancestors watching them too. The whole multiverse is watching their asses too. Yep, all of this right here. So we're here to expose all of that. We're here to uncover and condemn it. I'm not religious. I'm not religious. Just so you know, if you want to hear a little bit more about it, you're going to hear a lot about it because I'm spiritual. So we're looking through a spiritual lens. Black America, we're looking through a spiritual lens right here. Right here. Ain't no forgiveness right here. Ain't no mercy right here. No, not for what's been done to my people, my ancestors. I don't forgive none of that. I did. See, them like we'll say like them first 49 years. Well, I started learning when Trayvon Martin was murdered, assassinated by George Zimmerman. Yeah. And then, there was a police murder here where I'm at and stuff. So that's when I started doing my due diligence. That's when I started doing my due diligence and realized, hey, wait a minute now, all of this stuff still, where the hell have I been? So, I'm just saying from 0 to 49. So I guess that was like, what, 43, I guess? But when it happened, that's when I kind of like started noticing that, hey, I'm the one that's looking through this little bitty circle, like Dr. Ray Hagan said. And that's when I decided for me, no, hell no. Hell no. I'll be a fool now. If you done made me a fool, all right, okay. Your ass got run over on me. But I'm not finna be no fool and no dummy. And for everybody that's done sat there, I think Dr. Clark Anderson said it's like 9,000 of our people that done made it to that political pinnacle. Is it? See, I'm willing to do my due diligence so I can learn something and contribute something to my people. If you done reached that age from 0 to 49, if you wise enough and you here and you ain't even in your 40s, then hey, you still got time. You doing so much better to already have your focus, to already know that, hey, you feel, you sympathize, you want to learn, for your people. You already know that everything in your life and your baby's lives and stuff, as a Black person, it depends on you. And your contribution to us. I don't care if you ain't doing nothing but teaching the little kids, little Black babies in the community. Every time you see them and stuff, you tell them about somebody. I don't care if you're doing something like that, which seems, here come Face. Yeah, she finna stop and talk to you about Harriet Tubman. She finna tell you about Harriet and Charles again. So what? Every time, you and your friends together, she got the little ones with them and stuff. Now you and her talking and stuff, and y'all finna get to talking and stuff. But you got a few minutes to tell them babies and stuff about, I don't know, the Harlem Hellfighters. the 369th Infantry. You know what I'm saying? Give them something for their mindset too. So yeah, if you older than, if you younger than that 49-year mark, you so much ahead of everybody else that ain't even made it there yet. I'm like 52 now. Here. I came here 52 years ago. But I'm timeless. Yeah, ain't no time on me. I'm timeless. Yeah, I am the beginning and the end. We come from the cosmos. There wasn't no beginning up there. Not that the white man can find. I'm going to the multiverse. I'll find it myself. And I'll get a way back and let folks know. Because the white man don't know what's past the first universe. And the first universe is big, y'all. Now, the first universe, it's humongous too. The first universe got 999 galaxies too. And all of them galaxies, each one got 999 planets. I know. I'm like, dang, what are we? The point of a needle? Is that what this little planet right here is? Because if that's it, if that's the case, and we're going to let things remain like this for black people, we need to go on and tell the sun, hey, blow this motherfucker up. We call the mothership if you want to. If you scared to fly and on your own and stuff, just summon the mothership like Cosmic Slop and tell the mothership to come and get us. And, the rest of us here, we can just be like, yeah, son, Ra, let's just blow this motherfucker up. Because we ain't going to stand up for black folks. We ain't going to hold white people accountable. So, you know what? Hey, what we doing this for then? What are we doing this for then? So, I suppose, yeah, like, brother said and stuff from 0 to 49, you still learning yourself. You still, trying to get to that positive period in your life where you create, invent, introduce, I don't know, the greatest contribution that you can contribute to your people. See, everybody contributing to their people, y'all. We ain't contributing to our people no more. Not like we were. We still have some creations being created and stuff, but it's very minuscule. And they powerful too. The ones that are being created, oh, honey, they some powerful creations. Moses West, our brother, done created the atmospheric water generator. Brother is literally drawing water out the air. Not to mention, a few years ago, I read that, them is exceptional people like us, like myself. Us, black people, cosmic people. I don't know what's talking about, the Egyptians or something. I have to find it many years ago because I was fascinated about it and stuff, but I don't think I wrote it down. No, I don't recall ever writing it down. But it's like they were so in tune and precise with the cosmos itself. Honey, they could do this. Can you see this? Like you blowing a whistle or something, and they could be so in tune with it, they could literally draw the water out of the air themselves. You don't even need Brother Moses' machine. Yeah. But see, you got to be in tune with the cosmos. You got to be in tune with the creation of life, of the totality of life itself to be able to do that. See, you really got to know your relationship with the cosmos and the cosmology and the ecology. To be able to do that, then what about our other brother? But see, the water, the atmospheric water generator, see, that's timeless. You see, that machine right there, that machine right there, that's timeless. I don't think it can ever be nothing else. They can invent, give you something else to drink, to live off of. That could be invented by a man's hands. See, the practice of drawing the water out of the air with your mouth, that's an individual gift, practice, skill, talent. That's a cosmic gift. But to do it with your hands, to build a machine with your hands like that, I don't think it's many that can even equal that, I don't know, that prosperity, that person is given, that skill, that gift for your mind to actually create a device like that. Then our other brother, Julian, someone said it was Johnson, I think. I don't know why I was thinking it was Brown, like my last name, but yeah, we all related anyway. That's still my brother. But he took plastic, y'all. Plastic. And honey, he put it in his huge machine. We watched it one night. And he made gasoline. It's called plastiline. Yes. So you see, we got to let our babies be able to think and create. Turn off that YouTube bullshit that they got them babies looking at and stuff, how to make a sandwich and stuff. And they putting all this toxic chemicals and stuff on it. Like it's a real sandwich. You got your little bitty baby ain't but 4 months old, 3 years old. And see all of that shit over and over again. You ain't teaching them. That's what's teaching them. See, and I gotta wonder to myself and stuff, damn, is they putting this out here? I know these folks ain't letting their babies watch this shit right here. See, they putting it out so our babies will watch that bullshit. And y'all ass still in. See, black people, we gotta decide whose side we on. We got to decide whose side we on. Ain't no group of people, ain't nobody out here, not even today, benefiting or creating, inventing, making resources for us and our people, our babies. Now, you can say, yeah, the education system pays for everybody and stuff. First of all, don't be no fool and no dummy. I was a fool and a dummy right there because I did teach my babies. I didn't teach them, the school did. I did teach them to go to school every day. You learn in school every day and stuff. And then when I was doing homework with them, I was teaching them what the school was teaching them. Instead of me teaching them different when they come home. See, that's why our babies ain't in school saying, I'm not lying. You a lie. You a lie, Miss Kathy. You is a lie. I'm not cussing you because lie not a cuss word. But my mama already taught me that Christopher Columbus was a murderer. And that man was a rapist. And I'm not finna sit here and make this little bitty flag that you done gave me to put on my head. And I'm not finna give it to nobody else to do it either. And you can call my mama. That's why our babies ain't able to do that when they sitting in these classrooms and stuff for 8 hours a day. I know, right? Confirmation. So, yeah, you see, we looking through a spiritual lens here. Yeah, we looking through a spiritual lens of loyalty. Who are you loyal to, Black America? We looking through a spiritual lens of resilience. Yeah, y'all done trapped us in a rock, a hard place. We between a rock, a hard place, and some motherfucking metal. Some metal, add metal on it now. Shit, y'all don't let these people build up this whole futuristic world. Our most intelligent people, most intelligent-minded people, seemingly. Because, like our politicians, because we finna read, yeah, we're going to be on this. Ooh, we're going to be doing some good reading on this right here. Yeah, this right here is kind of like our first book about, the in-depthness of, what's going on with the politics, I guess. Because I know Dr. Claude Anderson been on the political, front lines. He is the front line. Yeah, them that's on that political front line and stuff, why our people ain't been listening to them? And they your mama, daddy, grandmama, great-grandmama, auntie and stuff. Why you ain't asked them? Those of us, see, we've been letting too much slide by, y'all. Yeah, we looking through a spiritual lens of resilience because who else in America right here? And see, I'm in America. I'm in America right here. And I want to know what's going to happen to my people. See, I'm here to find out. Me, Face the Nation. I want to know. I don't care what nobody else got to say, what nobody else want to know themselves. I want to know what's going to happen to my people. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I thought when I was lulled to sleep and stuff that, when I finally wake up, that everything gonna be fine and black people gonna be just as free, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, and then I finally woke up, and it's like, damn, what the hell has happened? So, I want to know, why is my people like this? Why are we so against each other? All this self-hate, which I know now is called dedicated ignorance, by pastor, psychologist, our brother, Ray Hagins. Dr. Ray Hagins, go look him up. He coined self-hate as dedicated ignorance. So I may be using one or the other, but I'll try to explain it in case you ain't heard me say it before. Because language, learning and stuff is opening up new words and stuff for me too. Words I've never even seen before. And I love to read. But, I guess it's because of what I'm reading now. So, I'm getting a whole new plethora of words, to add to my vocabulary. I'm just so grateful to be here, and to be able to say, hey, I failed us. Let me try to do some good now, because in them first 49 years, we are supposed to achieve things. We ain't supposed to just fuck up the whole 49 years face. That's why we gotta maintain a hold on our babies' minds, what they looking at, what they, who they around, what they reading, what they engaging in, even what they eating. Now our babies eat everything. They wake up in the morning time, eating airheads, Skittles and shit, all them dyes and stuff. We got to do better. We got to do better. But, we look through a spiritual lens of resilience, because who? Right here on this continent, right here in America, in this country, United States of America, who done endured this? I ain't even talking about the rest of the world yet, because hell, you already know I dropped out of school. What I'm finding out in the other parts of the world is like, everybody else is in on this shit. You mean to tell me all over the world, everybody is in on the theft of melanin? Everybody thinking like America? To sleep for 49 years and wake up running out of the burning house and the whole damn world on fire. I'm appalled. And who the hell, why the hell did folks even wake up? Why the hell? How? And our brother, Dr. Paul Anderson, right there, giving, he literally right now, like our brother, our cosmic, very intelligent brother, Neil deGrasse, gave us this code right here. Oh, I wish I'd have left the screen on that. I'm going to go back to it and leave that screen on there. Dr. Claude Anderson been giving us that same formula, the main formula that we need. And black folks rather sell out and get a bag that got a few rocks in it than pick up the formula for life, the formulas for life, so your ass can have the stars, the moon, the planets, the galaxies, the Milky Ways. You can have all of that wealth. But your ass rather get a bag literally. I got a little knockoff bag over there. I don't wear name brand shit. You ain't finna put nothing on me. But yeah, you rather have your Louis Vuitton bag with your 5 rocks in it. That probably be your 5 credit cards. Hell, I know you got some money. I know your ass is wealthy. You probably got some bonds and treasures. What is it? Yeah, treasures and bonds and mutual bonds and stuff in that bag. And, But do you really see where the wealth is, though? Your treasures and bonds and shit, that's only good here. You ain't even gonna be here that long. Compared to the multiverse and life existence out there, the energy out there. Honey, this right here is just like I wish I had a something I can drop in this tea that I can still drink my tea. That's how it is, you know. So yeah, that's a sellout to me. I got a close right here. Your bag, your bag, you know, you got the money, you got the diamonds, the jewels, you know, you loaded down with jewelry and stuff. But your bag that you have put your all into right here on earth, you sacrificed your people though. But that bag, you got your mutual bonds, your treasures, you know, you got your 5, 9, 12 credit cards and stuff, you know, you got your big wad of money and stuff, you know, you got your bank and stuff in your bag and stuff. But compared to the multiverse out there, honey, that ain't nothing. That's just like that right there and all this cup of tea. Yeah. And it went so fast, didn't it? That's how fast life go by, see? Yeah, Black America, they done made a fool out of y'all. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm looking through a spiritual lens, honey. I ain't looking through nothing religious and stuff, because I ain't forgiving nobody. Sure ain't, honey. I'm ready. I'm telling the ancestors, come on, cosmic energy, come on through. Yep, Archangel, Spirit Team, yes, come through. Sure will. I'll tell the sun, we can get together right now. Enough of us. If Black America, y'all decide, hey, yeah, this too much. We going on to the next universe. Let's get the hell up out of here. Let's do it. We can telepathically stop eating all that bullshit, that food and shit like that. Stop smoking cigarettes. I'm doing pretty good on my cigarettes and stuff. Yep, every now and then I might get me a single, but I ain't buying no more packs and stuff like I was and stuff, you know. I rarely even go get me a single cigarette, but it take time. It take time, because see, we've been doing all this shit for decades. Been eating bacon and shit all morning, every morning, you know, sometime in the middle of the day and stuff, you know, eating that old filthy pig. He ain't even sweating. Rolling around in mud and dirt and stuff, he ain't even sweating. So yeah, you know, I'm working on not eating anymore and stuff, because see, we coming at a new time now, new era, where we ain't even gonna be able to eat like that. You gonna feel like you so hungry, shit, oh shit, you better get away from me, face. You know, you see a really healthy person over there, you probably try to eat them and stuff. We're gonna feel like we so hungry. So see, what we got to do, Black Americans, stop eating all this damn food and shit. Start, you know, letting our babies know. We better start telling them the truth now, Black people, so they can kind of understand. Why, dang, mama, you mean to tell me I can't have thirds? Oh, baby, you had seconds now. Drink your 2 glasses of water and take your little ass on the bed. You know, we got to start telling them something. I don't know, hell, they might be 5, 7, 9 when it happened. I don't know. It might be 5.5 when it happened. But their minds can comprehend more than we think. So at least let your babies know. Let your young ones know that can comprehend and stuff. You got to feed that baby. You better start stimulating your own milk again, Black women, so you can feed your babies. At least your ass can feed them babies with you doing the breast milk and we breastfeed. Because see, it's a whole bunch of agendas, events, projects, operations, courses, studies, laws, acts, bills, compromises, plans, memorandums against you, Black America. Yeah, against you. So yeah, you better start taking some little small preventative measures right now. I know I'm the one to talk, ain't it? Because honey, I gotta imagine. I got all of this stuff to catch up on and stuff. I'm waiting on the ancestors, and I be asking them now, well, ancestor, when did you gonna get? Well, ain't I'm gonna need, you know, should not be showing us how to do this hydro something machine that I done ran across, how you make your own water filtration system. So ancestors should not be able to, you know, do these things right now and stuff, but they say, hold on. We telling you this because you're going to have to do it too. I am going to have to do it too, but see, I be wanting to just go on and give it to me and I can go on and do it. So see, yeah, I got a little bit more to do and a lot more to catch up with, but we all got to do it. We all got to do it. I'm just like, shit, hell. Maybe I should play the lottery so I can hit the lottery because I never play. And then I'll be able to go buy the things that I'm talking about. We can get us some solar panels, some power stations. We're going to need power stations and stuff so we can have the light. We need to get lanterns, flashlights, batteries, all kind of stuff, a whole survival kit. You see what we done got away from? Because we done gravitated and want to be like white folks, want to be up under white folks and stuff. White folks got whole attics, y'all. They got whole basements. You ain't never even seen them. Shit, just because you take your ass over Sabrina's house. Here, she live in the apartment right up the street from you. Her ass got pretty much the same thing you got, but you ain't even been through her house. So what? But see, when Sabrina go to her mom and her grandmama house, shit, that's where the bunker at. See, that's where the resources, the shelter, that's where the safe haven at. See, Black America, your ass has been hoodwinked. Yeah, we've been hoodwinked, we've been bamboozled. So yeah, I ain't looking through no religious lens no more. Sure ain't. Y'all do that shit yourself. If you want to stay over there with that religious stuff, then stay over there. Because religion just got you looking at this little circle right here. Everything you think you know hinders on that little small circle right there. I'd rather learn about everything on the outside of that circle. So I ain't even looking at religion, thinking about forgiving nobody. I ain't thinking about giving nobody no mercy but my ancestors, but my people. Today, right here. I can be cordial to other folks and stuff. I am, because that's how my mama taught me. Treat people how you want to be treated. And Martin told us, judge people by their character. He should have told us to judge white America by their culture. Because see, him saying all that right there, see, it threw a wrench in it. Elijah McCoy, the real McCoy. When he said that right there, see, he threw a wrench in our thinking. And see, so we don't think about white folks historically, how they have treated us. We don't think about white people presently, currently, how they treat us. We don't think about white people currently, today, and historically, how they have taught other people, in the world to treat us. So you see, yeah, I ain't looking through nothing religious and stuff, and we looking through a spiritual lens of education. Yeah. We ain't looking at this right here through no religious lens. We didn't read about this right here through no religious lens. To forgive who? I already told you who the forgiveness for is here. So yeah, at this point, if you know you're religious and stuff and you know this is irritating you, then we give you permission to go somewhere else. Go to my sister channel. And that's fine. Go to my sister channel. Sometime I'll come to her channel, but she hardly ever come here. Because see, she religious. That's where you want to be. Yeah, I ain't mad at you or nothing. I'm just telling you, go to my sister channel. Don't take your ass over there to Karen and Sabrina, though. Yeah. Because you ain't got to be religious over there with Karen and Sabrina. Your ass just got to be a fool and a dummy to keep sacrificing your own people, Black folks. I know we done mingled, we done married. We got all these babies and businesses and bonds and, familial bonds. Been married for decades and decades and decades. But you ain't not one time have your ass ever been able to speak about John Hartfield, Jesse Thornton, Maurice Mays, James Byrd, Mary Turner. You ain't been able to speak about Latasha Harlins. You ain't been able to speak about nobody. In your whole 35, 56 years of marriage to Sabrina, Karen, Becky, Ken, Brad, whoever the hell them characters are. And I used to say, was it a time limit on slavery or something? Hell, because if it was, tell us. Everybody else willing to be slaves, willing to be pawns. What? Everybody? Everybody else, we willing to let all this happen, y'all. The world, we willing to let all this happen as long as we don't have to take the place that Black people are at. See, don't y'all understand that everybody is in on keeping us at the bottom. At the bottom. Ain't nobody even willing to say, hey, let's let everybody up. And let's just have a copacetic hell world while we on this planet. While we on this planet Earth. Allegedly. You know, yeah, I'm appalled. I'm so appalled. Let's get the copyright disclaimer underway and out the way. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Research too. See, you can do this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tell your family, your nieces and nephews and little cousins that like to read and stuff. Give them something. Give them something because they can criticize, comment, teach it. They can get started teaching themselves, teaching other little kids and stuff. It's just reading a book. All you got to do is give them the book to read. They just don't read the book. Give them Betty before X. You know. Shoot, that's all you got to do is give them the books. Their minds will do the rest. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Yeah, so for now, I don't know what it's going to be like. So, because things are changing every day. You know, the world on fire. The whole world is on fire. There's so much chaos and stuff out there. You know, I don't know. All I got to say is when y'all see the first robot in your first store, restaurant, community and stuff, honey, you better tell everybody. Get your shit and let's go. Yep, I don't care. Get your chicken. Get your chicken, girl. Bring the whole damn plate. Some of y'all, if you want to, go up there and tell them, you see that robot back there? I'm going to get my money back right now before everybody else go. Go up there and tell their ass, can I get a refund? I don't know. The food ain't really sitting on me today and stuff. I'll be back another day. And when your ass get to that, that's what I'm going to do. I ain't even going to tell y'all at first. I'm going to go up there and get my refund. And then when I get my refund, I'm saying, y'all know what? They got Sophia in the back. They got Chipper in the back making y'all hamburgers and stuff. And he rolling from side to side, shaking french fries up, flipping burgers. He over there warming up y'all buns and stuff. I got my money back, so I'm finna go. And I suggest y'all do the same. Now, if you don't want to get your refund back, grab your chicken, your plate, and get that baby and get the hell up out of there. Because we finna stop. We can't keep going on, allowing them, and then we think it's cute. Oh, we think it's cute. Ooh, look at the robot. The damn robot done rolled up on you with your drink and done shook your drink and handed you your latte. And you think that's cute. Hell, just last week, Mary was bringing you your latte. Mary was getting a paycheck. Mary was taking care of her family. Now this week, you set your ass down and here come Slide. Yeah, so you got Chipper making burgers. You got humanoid Sophia, her ass over there acting like she the manager. Rolling up, yes, this is Sophia. And what can I get for you today? And now you got Slide running up and hand you your latte. See, black people, ain't none of this for us. All of this might be for white folks, but this ain't for us. Other people in the world, it might be for them too, because hell, they went along with slavery. Everybody went along with slavery. Everybody right here in America went along with slavery. The rest of the world did too. If you ask me here, they were returning them and stuff. Well, the rest of the country, they were returning them and stuff. Yeah. All over the world, if you ask me, I'm learning myself. It's saying to me like everybody here is against black people. So black people, what are we going to do? For us, I mean. What are we going to do for us? So yeah, you know, I'm all spiritual here, honey. We'll be here all day. Shit, you can leave, go to your job, come back, you know, go cook, clean, whatever I'll still be here and stuff. But see, I got a life. Yeah. I got a life to do and stuff. But you know, yeah. Wherever I'm at, whatever I'm doing and stuff, it's about black people. I ain't harming nobody. Shit, I'm not walking around telling the sun, yeah, blow their ass up now. Heat up, son. I need you to, I ain't telling the son none of that. We ain't. But hell, if we ain't gonna stand up for our people, we probably need to. I mean, hell, why we gonna sit here and let America, this right here is racial violence in the United States of America. Why we gonna sit here and let America exterminate us? America trying to exterminate us. That's the book I'm trying to get now. Yeah, The American Dilemma. What motherfucking dilemma? You talking about the slaughter and massacre of my people? Well, what dilemma? The American dilemma, the Negro problem, and modern democracy too. So where is part one? And how many pages is part one? Because part two is 1,408 pages of genocide. So see, Black America, I'm not understanding any of this dedicated, this willingness to remain dedicated to your ignorance. Black America. I know I'm the last one here at this fight. I'm not coming politically correct with you, and that right there could be irritating also in itself. And if it is, then you need to go. Because see, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start thinking about it, and that maybe then it'll start resonating a little bit because you're curious, and then you'll come back and you won't be irritated as much. Now, you might leave and come back and leave and come back. That's up to you. But I just want you to know you ain't got to stay here. You ain't got to stay here. I don't want you to do that to yourself. So you see all of this stuff right here, just like, well, damn, I should have been. Well, I don't know which one of the ancestors woke me up and kicked me and said, get your ass up, face. Get up now. But I know when I ran out that burning house, when I woke up and realized that Martin Luther King said it probably was him. And he told Black people, I fear I left my people in a burning house. I don't know. He was shaking me and told me to get up. But I got up and ran out the burning house. But I know me. I wouldn't have just ran out by myself. I'll run to the door. I probably was hollering every step of the way. Y'all better wake up. But when I got to that door, I turned around and said, get y'all ass up. It's burning up in here. It's a fire. Fire or something. I don't know. Because that's how I am today, now. So see, we got to just change our whole thinking because we thinking like white folks taught us to think. I know you're scared. I know you're afraid, you're hesitant. Face, do you know what that means? Yes, I do. But see, we can't be fearful and worried and scared of what's gonna happen because of that and stuff. Because here we only here for a few hours. This life, you may live to be 96, 103, 104. But honey, compared to that multiverse up there, that's just a drop in the bucket. Where my clothes at? So I can show you again. How you drop that? I dropped that clove off in there. That's how quick this life on this planet. It's over like that. When you know that it's a whole multiverse out there, you ain't even got to go to that first universe if you don't want to. In Black America, I would advise you not to. I would say, Black America, make a detour. You better take that first exit. Yeah. I mean, you better learn how to circumvent and circumspect, because you end up in heaven and stuff. You're going to be up there with white people. See, the first universe is big too. The first universe is very big. You could be content there. You could be a willing slave there. Just like here and feel like you free. But you're really not. You're really captured. Because you stuck in the first universe. That's what religion do to you, Black America. See? Dr. Ray Hagen said religion is like this circle right here. Everything you think you know about whatever you think you know is in this circle right here. You got to open your mind up to all of that, Black America, all of that. You can't stay in that circle right there. That circle right there, that's your heaven. That's your heaven right there. Honey, get your ass out of there and think about flying. Think about the whole multiverse because it's more than what you've been told and stuff. I want us to read a little bit of this right here because We're going to be on this for a while. This right here is more dirty little secrets. Let me see what time it is, because I don't want to keep y'all all day. And myself either. Yeah, we got a little time. I don't want to keep myself either and stuff, because, you know, I need my voice back. Mm-hmm. I ain't in one of our songbirds and stuff, honey, but I know some messages when I hear them. And it's messages in our songs. Our songs we just cast aside. See, that's another thing. Y'all know it's a change that need to be made. And I know it ain't a whole lot of sisters here and stuff, because they like, oh, here your ass go against that. But you don't need to be like that, my sister. Because you the ones, you and me, we the ones, the first teachers of our babies. We the ones can turn this whole thing around, sis. Don't you know you got a genius right there with you? Who else know that your little mini-me is a mathematical genius? Who else know that your mini-me, your baby boy, oh, he's an engineer. His mind can just come up with equations like that. Don't nobody else know like you know. So see, don't be like that about me and stuff, because I ain't like that about you. I just want us to know that, you know, we the first teachers of our babies. We are the first teachers of our babies. If we just start giving them what they need, they will flourish. But see, we got to set the standard again. So for me, you know, I don't look to make nobody comfortable no more in my home where I'm at. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Well, you better keep that little baby at home then. No, she can't come to stay no time with Nana, because you're going to have to wait till she get a little older. No, I'm not finna bounce her and walk her and stuff, because she want to look at Coco Melon. I know she 3 months old. But see, your ass should have been setting her in front of Coco Melon all day, every day. Now when she come over to Nana house, that's all she wants, crying and stuff, want to look at Coco Melon. I'm wondering what's going on with you. Nana love you. Come on now. Come on, Nana love you. And I'm putting on Marvel Collins Westside Preparatory School. I'm putting on stuff that babies can look at. I ain't putting on no deep, heavy, traumatizing stuff. I even put on Krishna, the cartoon. And you know, he was a little bitty blue boy. You know, he was doing magical feats and stuff. So, you know, Krishna got the same historical background as Jesus. Yeah, y'all Jesus, the King of Kings. Yeah, Lord of Lords and Omega and Alpha and all that stuff. Dionysus too. Dionysus fasted for 47 days and Jesus fasted for 40 days. But I'm just saying, you know, I put on everybody. Honey, the baby just crying and stuff. And I'm like, I'm walking in the hallway with the baby. Come on, then. Nana gonna take you outside. We're gonna see. Maybe it's the air. Let up a window or something. Turn on the ceiling fan. Come find out your ass got the baby sitting at home and stuff, watching Coco Melon, Peppa Pig, Dora the Explorer, all day, every day. Do you know how stressful that is for me? Do you? See, that's why a lot of us say, no, I'm going home, honey. Well, I'm finna have me some peace and quiet. Because, see, y'all done let our babies, our grandbabies and stuff just do whatever at home. Let their mind be filled up with so much stuff. So, see, for me, y'all, what I do is when I'm around, when I'm at home, when you come over here and visit me, I'm not finna turn off what I'm looking at, what I'm listening to, because you came over here. Now, that's first and foremost. See, we got to start setting boundaries. We got to start setting boundaries. I don't care. Your older babies and stuff, maybe you need to let them know. We finna start watching some different stuff around here so y'all asses can get ready. Well, you know, you're gentle parenters. Y'all don't talk like that, you know, but I know I got a gentle parenter in my family too. Ain't that the truth, honey? But yeah. So, you know, just let them know. And I don't know, maybe the next day, maybe later that day. Oh, yeah, well, this is what I was talking about. Yep, your ass is finna watch Betty Before X. Sit down and watch the movie. You already done told them. They know it's coming. You know. Now, I don't want to do it. I ain't going to do it. Well, we just going to take this, and this from you. And you go on and, yeah, you in time out. Go to your room. You're grounded, whatever. Handle it. Because we got to start taking the reins again. We got to start setting boundaries so we can repair the damage that's done to our babies, our people mentality. So you see, when they come around you in your space, where you at, whether that's your home, your car, I don't know, if they just see you out and want to come around you, I'm gonna walk with you, I'm gonna sit here and eat with you while you eating and stuff. But then they want to sit down and want to talk about Beyonce winning the Grammys. Then they want to talk about you gotta tell Diddy no. You know, no, you is not finna come around me with all of this distractions and shit. See, that's all you gotta do. Sisters, we gotta do it with everything. The music, yeah, baby, come on over here and see me. You know I'm cooking. But no, you ain't finna come up in here playing WAP all the time. You is not finna keep coming up in here playing me. Now, no, absolutely not. Now, you can take this plate and you can go home. Or you can turn that shit off and you can come in, sit down, and eat. We can come and say visit, and then you can go. But see, we got to start doing something. Because, honey, everybody know what they doing. Everybody knows exactly what they doing and who they doing it against. And I ain't speaking of them in particular. I'm just saying about them because them the only ones I know. See, I don't listen to all of that and stuff, honey. I stay with my mama's music. See, I stay with my mama's music. And then when I go places, if I go to your house and stuff, I come visit you, and you got that shit turned up loud and stuff. Oh, honey, no, I can go. Let me just give everybody a hug. I love you. And where the babies at? Let me give you $1, you $1, you $1, and tell you a quick story. Let me tell you about Robert Smalls real fast. You know how he stole the Confederate ship, and they got away and went to the Union Army and stuff. You know, and that's how they got their freedom. Well, I love y'all, and I'll see you later. And, you know, call me sometime, and then I take my ass home. You know everybody finna be crying. Oh, why you leaving? Why you leaving, Nana? You ain't gonna wash them dishes while you here. The baby's crying, Nana, why you leaving, going home and stuff? No, I'm not finna stay around this no more. I can go home. This ain't doing us no good. So that's pretty much what I get when I walk into the room and stuff. And stuff. But yeah, that's what we need to do. That's why everybody and their mama treating us like a motherfucking fool and a dummy. Because our asses ain't waking up. And remember how I used to tell y'all stuff? Well, I ain't been there for 2 months, ain't it? But I was telling y'all how pretty soon everybody and their mama gonna be beating down black folks like the King Alfred plan when I read it like in 2015, I think. You know, yeah, I still feel like that, you know, especially I'm learning more agendas, operations, projects and stuff. You know, it's just like, damn, y'all don't see none of this going on. You know, and I was looking the other day when I was out and stuff, and it just looked like, oh shit, she done got her brother. He look at him, brother, so happy and stuff with his new lady and stuff, you know. I'm like, damn, everybody wants some black man now. Cause they know they at the end. I better hurry up and get me a black mate, whether it be the man or the woman. You know, and hopefully I got enough time to make them fall in love with me to stay, you know, a long time, like black men have begun to do decades ago. When was it when black men and black women was able to do the interracial thing and stuff? See, I need help with the chronological order too. But I'm going to learn. You'll see a whole strip on my wall right there. Because the way I was reading it, what the hell? I think like the 1800s. It's really talking about the 1700s or something like that. It's really particular. Learning the chronological order and stuff. I'm like, who the fuck thought of this? Couldn't you make anything a little bit simple? But see, everything is done like this so black folks will not catch on to it. Wordplay. It's the wordplay, y'all. Mm-hmm. But I want to say about that and stuff, you know, don't you be weary, because I ain't saying nothing that's even harsh or that's, you know, really detrimental to where it's the all in all. Because this right here ain't the all in all. That's just what they got you thinking about with their religious stuff. See, religion ain't nothing but a crutch. Dr. Ray Hagan said that, look at what he said the true purpose of religion is, y'all. He said, in the definition of its true purpose. All them people sitting in church, they don't even know. Talk to your aunties and your uncles. Shit, if you are religious, you need to think about it too. I can agree to let y'all keep whatever you think you need to keep. But please open your mind up, because there's so much more out here. Shit, hell, if you end up in heaven, that's you. Your ass gonna be there by yourself. I'm not going. I am not going. This is hell right here. Don't make me pull out my pictures of Willie Brown. Willie Brown was on that lake of fire when white folks lynched him, riddled his body with bullets, cut off his fingers and toes, his protruding parts. See, then they threw his body on a motherfucking bonfire that they made while they were torturing him. That was the lake of fire. Is that the lake of fire you're talking about? Because this is hell for black people. You need to stop thinking like white folks. Black people, you need to stop thinking like white folks before you find yourself in heaven forever and ever and ever and ever, picking cotton, being a slave to white folks that can't go no further than heaven. Yeah, if I'm wrong, when I learn, I get my Neil deGrasse, my brother. When I get his book and find out that I'm wrong, then okay, I'll come on and let you know, oh, y'all, yeah, I was wrong. White people can go to the 5th universe. They can even go over to the 12th universe. But as far as I'm concerned, right now, no, they can't. No, they cannot. Historically, the white man said that they ass thought, believed, they taught that black people ain't even got a soul. Black people, they thought your ass, what? You going to heaven? You wasn't even going to heaven because you was an animal. You were property. So now you think you going to heaven with them. Some white folks still think that. Some white folks still think that. And you want all of us. You want us to think like they think. We got to think different. We got to think different. But it said in the definition of its true purpose. The true purpose. So y'all having the purpose of religion is forgiving and forgetting and, that's about the crux of it. Being helpful, kind, and, generous and all that good stuff like that, and positive and, all that stuff right there. You could be spiritual and be there. You could be an atheist, not even believe in God, and you still can be kind. You still can be generous. You still can be empathetic. So, I say the religion, it's very much in a box. It keeps you very much in a box, and I ain't been in a box for nobody. And nothing, not when it make me sacrifice like I did my whole 49 years of my life. Well, 43 if you count, I don't know. About, forgetting my people, just ignoring my people and stuff, keeping the peace. Keeping the peace. And we ain't even got no idea. All of these programs and projects and operations. From the 60s, 70s. Some are probably from the 40s and stuff. We're going to get into them and stuff we get to read. I just know. And some of them still going on today. Some of them done expired. Like them long studies. Like the American Dilemma. That was the largest study on black people. Yeah. 1,400 pages of genocide. That must be the United States and the rest of the world. That must be like a 50-year study. We gonna find it. Yeah. But anyway, he said that the true purpose of religion, because y'all got the false purpose of religion. They done fooled all y'all asses. Sure have, honey. Religion may be defined as a cultural, psychophilosophical. See, them words right there, psychophilosophical. I just know psycho mean crazy. Psycho mean crazy as fuck. That's what I think it is. That's what it's always meant to me. Crazy as fuck. So religion may be defined as a cultural, crazy as fuck, philosophical vehicle. Well, I do cuss. So, it's okay if I have to substitute the word that I like psycho. It mean crazy. Hell, psycho mean crazy. You mean tell me they don't change the definition? See, wordplay. Wordplay. But yeah, religion may be defined as a cultural, crazy as fuck, philosophical vehicle of spiritual and intellectual enslavement. It didn't say physical enslavement. It said spiritual and intellectual enslavement, in which has its end goal. It got two goals. One for the ones that created it, and one for the ones that believe it. Now, which one is your ass? Huh? You didn't create it. Stop lying. So, number one, the cultural and racial superiority of the people who created it. We know that wasn't your ass. And number two, the paralysis of analysis by those who believe in it. We believe in it. I did. I tried to believe in religion. I never could read the Bible and stuff, but I believe in Jesus Christ walking on water. I believe that the man fed 5,000 people with 2 fish. I believe that he turned water to wine, Yeah. I believed it. But that was all I could believe. I couldn't believe or imagine or think or comprehend, consider nothing else. So it paralyzed my mind. That's what Dr. Ray Hagen said. He's the psychologist. Dr. Ray Hagen, he's a psychologist. So if you think you got the intellectual, what have you, to match that, then go to his channel and tell him that you think he wrong. Because, honey, it's making sense to me. It makes very much sense to me. The paralysis of analysis by those who believe in it. Religion's purpose, the true purpose, is to stop the thought process. Yeah, you can't do nothing but think right here. Whatever your religion is, whoever they done told you your God was the creator. Because see, my God, my creator, it don't have a name. I don't know what to call it. Y'all got me saying God, and I can, I can say it. I can communicate with these words, God and Jesus and Yahweh and Yahushua, But hey, if we finna start with them, can we at least give some praise to Dionysus then? Yeah, Dionysus got the same history as Jesus Christ. Hey, America, I'm just saying. But see, I understand those, all of them. I get it. But see, cosmic energy ain't got no name. As far as I'm concerned, it's the cosmic energy, that whole multiverse up there, and that's just one way. That's just one way, that multiverse. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, the last time I was on air, I was saying, well, what about the other way? Well, what about backwards and forwards? There is an up and a down, I mean, it's not like the cosmos. You see how this was a whole circle, but see, I tore the page off. And so the circle is actually half. But when I be talking to stuff, you got to envision the whole circle. See? But see, it's got all sides. Up, it's got side, and down. But the top part is gone. See? But it's there. So in the cosmos, it's all over. It's everywhere. It's up and down, side and side, front and back. It's the cosmos. So for us, oh, my ancestors, when he said, Brother Neil, said that the Hubble discovered that the universe is expanding. Confirmation. So the multiverse is not just to the left or the right. The universe is always expanding. It's expanding all sides, up, down, left, right, diagonally. It's just expanding. Like you fill a balloon with water, and the balloon is little at first, and then that's like the universe. That's like the multiverse. That's like the multiverse. The universe itself, even the universes are perhaps most likely expanding too, if the multiverse is expanding. So see, white folks don't know what's really, really out there. We just got to, I don't know, maybe you'll come up with it differently than I would, but just give yourself permission to do it. And I think that's all I pretty much wanted to say about this right here, because as long as you understand that religion keeps you in this right here, and you cannot comprehend, consider, entertain, or, thoughts of anything other than that circle, then yeah, I think that's your cue that you probably need to unlearn. You need to question everything, I guess. Yeah, so we're going to start today, y'all, because y'all know we done finished our other books. We finished our other books. This book right here, Black Science, I do like it, but I kind of wanted to wait on it. Maybe I'll check it out again and stuff. And, and I was thinking, was I really going to even, be on a long time stuff, because I really do want to rest myself. But, hey, as long as you can hear me, I can hear you. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to sing to y'all. Shit. Hell, you probably don't know what I'm saying anyway. And then I was like, well, we can start a new book today. And so I wanted us to start Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson. I'll be touching in on our many inventors. Oh, y'all, we got so many inventors, honey. That's why we feel a little comfort in society, in this world today. Yep, that's the only reason why we feel a little comfort right here today is because of our ancestors. White folks ain't never built a motherfucking thing that make life easy or comfortable for black people. And honey, if we don't get to creating and building, it's going to be very extra hard in the new world. Yeah, white folks ain't building nothing now. They ain't creating nothing now to make life easier or more comfortable, more prosperous, more fair for us in the new world. Hell no. Shit, white folks gonna put y'all asses in them smart cities. And if your ass ain't got that little chip, that little piece of rice, that little rice-sized chip in your hand, your head, your back somewhere, your ass get locked out of your smart city, oh, honey, everybody finna come back, everybody finna be on your ass. Sure is, Black America. I don't know why y'all ignored everybody tried to tell y'all. Black America. I did too. Yeah, but not no more. I'm not ignoring no more. So yeah, I ain't included in that with y'all. Y'all gonna be a dummy by y'allself. Sure will. More dirty little secrets about Black history, its heroes, and other troublemakers. And I was wondering where the hell was everybody else at? I know. I didn't graduate. I didn't read nothing. I love to read. But see, the information was never there. I never ran across the information, any of it. I had a Roots book when I was a young girl, Roots by Alice Haley. And I think that was the seed. But after that book, there was never another book that caught my interest. It caught my fancy. It tickled my fancy. I loved it. It resonated with me. I didn't want to watch nothing. I ain't trying to go nowhere with nobody. I got my book. And to me, a little girl, Roots had the effect, or probably not the exact effect on me, that these books right here that we be reading, but it was impactful. I think that's what grew my empathy for my people. But then without that book and stuff, like everybody else, I just took on the regular modes of living like everybody else did. So that's why, whenever you do see this, today, tomorrow, next week, next year, 10 years from now, it's up to you. You the only ones that can shift your baby's mind, my sister and my brother. You the only one that can shift their minds to what is going to help them create, invent a comfortable, more prosperous, enjoyable, pro-life existence right here for them, for Black people. Because white folks ain't finna do it and other folks ain't either. So yeah, this right here is volume 2. Oh, and it's by Dr. Claude Anderson and Brent Anderson. I think that must be his son. Ooh, this is going to be so awesome, y'all. I haven't read this. I haven't read this one right here. I think I started reading Powernomics. Ooh, the other books is Black Labor and White Wealth. Yep. Dirty Little Secrets about Black History's Heroes and Troublemakers. That's this right here. This is book 2. All right. At the conclusion of the famous decade-long trial that ended in 1938 involving the Scottsboro Boys, a trial that was a hot racial issue, Clarence Darrow, D-A-R-R-O-W, the popular attorney of the 1930s and 40s, looked at the crowd of Black people who was whooping and shouting outside of the courthouse, celebrating the acquittal, and said, if the people of your race would spend less time singing, dancing, and praying, and more time standing up for yourself, white people would not spend so much of their time beating you up. Or beating up on you. Yeah. And this was the 30s and the 40s. Oh, we can mark this book. This is our book. We don't mark in the other books. They're not ours. But this right here. Yes, y'all, you can go buy this. Go buy his books. He's got a five book library. And it's like $100 for all 5 books, plus tax. And yeah, Dr. Claude Anderson. I think I got mine on Amazon, I think. But yeah, just go put it in and stuff. All right, acknowledgments. This book marks some very special points in my life. I was inspired by and wrote this book with my son, Brent. We have always been a team. I have been blessed by his love and very existence. I appreciate his assistance as co-author. This book symbolizes my passing the mantle to him. My career as a writer has been fulfilling and very unusual because each of my books has been a #1 bestseller. I want to acknowledge those who have played a role in my success. First, I thank my family, my children, Paige and Brian, and my wife, Dr. Joanne Anderson. We got to look her up. I spoke with her on the phone years ago, y'all. Yes, I had called her. I was calling him. And she answered the phone. Yes, and I spoke with her and I talked to her for a few minutes, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us called her. And she probably wouldn't even remember me, and then I sound unlike myself anyway. But yes, she is a wonderful lady, y'all. She was so patient. She was so patient and gentle and kind. And she had told me that, yeah, he's Dr. Claude Anderson. He's much older now and stuff. And he don't do a whole lot of, advocating and fighting and standing for us like he used to and stuff. But he still, is on our side. And he's still giving us advice. And I think it was Powernomics that she told me what chapter to go to. But yes, I got to put a heart around her name. Yeah. Yes, I remember. And I think that was in 2022. And first, I thank my wife. First, I thank my family, my children, Paige and Brian, and my wife, Dr. Joanne Anderson, for giving me inspiration, strength, and the reason to do the often grueling intellectual work that has gone into each of my books. I'm especially indebted to my wife, who has always encouraged me and offered guidance. And see, that's what we got to be, sister. That's what we got to be. For the Black man, our spouses, our husbands, our brothers and uncles and cousins. We are the ones that's got to be the inspiration for them, the support for them. You know, I know we find love where we find love at, but hell, if your ass sat in a room with white, red, pink rabbits, your ass gonna fall in love with a white, red, or pink rabbit. You know, I digress. Second, I want to thank Dr. Rosie Milligan and the staff of Milligan Books, in particular, Linda Tidwell, for their excellent service and support. I also want to acknowledge my readers who are loyal, supportive, and intellectually curious, and the Library of Congress for permission to reprint some of their photos from their collection. This book is my appreciative thank you to all. And this is the table of contents. All right. Yeah. Chapter 1 is noble first and last. Ooh, that's going to be good, ain't it? But you know, we got to go through it, okay? I'll start to read all the contents, but I ain't going to read them chapter by chapter. We're going to get to them anyway. The introduction. The first Dirty Little Secrets About Black History, Its Heroes and Other Troublemakers has been a best-selling book in Black America for over 8 years. This phenomenal feat suggests that the book satisfied a real thirst in its readers for the truth about our nation's history, institutions, and sacred leaders. For centuries, scholars, historians, and most authors have assumed a white perspective of human history. Didn't I tell you the white mindset? Black America, we got to break it. We got to break it. We are not white people. We should not live, think, breathe, eat, sleep, talk, dress, get our medical diagnoses and treatments like white people. We are different than white people. Our existence here is different. Our genetic makeup is different. Dogs and cats are shaped the same too now. But your ass no. Don't you feed that dog no cat food. Your ass know you done sit there and let that cat eat that dog food, and later on, when that cat start hurling everywhere out both ends and over there hyperventilating and shit, the cat sweating. So see, we know the difference. Now you know you take your dog a bath once a week, but you know your ass, you better not put that cat in no water. So see, yeah, we shape the same, but we different. We got to change our mindset. They ain't got to change a damn thing about them. And we can't keep wasting our time hoping that they are. Now let's read. The truth about Black people, slavery, and Jim Crow segregation was intentionally omitted from volumes of religious history, military history, cultural history, economic history, and all other kinds of history. Now, is that enough? Do you need to read here any more? Black America. Can you at least believe, imagine, consider, just think about that your ass been taught wrong? Everything been hidden from you. Agree to disagree. Agree that you need, possibly, perhaps, to learn about more than what's in that little bitty circle right there. Just think about it. You think about it. You the one got to answer that for you. I know you need to for the best of you. You just need to think about it, what you want for the best of you. Very little history existed that accurately presented the significant presence and contributions of Black people in the development of this nation and the Western world. Let me read that again. Very little history existed that accurately presented the significant presence and contributions of Black people in the development of this nation and the Western world. In other words, if it wasn't for Black people, America wouldn't be shit but bullshit. That's it. That's what it means. If it wasn't to me, well, I guess be glad that you will be bullshit instead of being pig shit, horse shit, cow shit, dog shit. Be happy that you would at least been bullshit then. If that makes you happy. See, because of black people, America got so much more that was contributed to America, to everybody. Everybody was able to use it. Hell, everything black people invented and created, everybody did use it. Yeah, I got to go blow my nose real quick. Everybody did use it. And stop giving it to black people. I mean, white folks actually, case in point, Charles Richard Drew, he created the device to store plasma for the troops and stuff. The military at that time wouldn't even let him use his device that he created, his invention, to help black soldiers. Then, when he went to a conference years later in Atlanta, Georgia, and was in an accident, they wouldn't even use his contribution to save his life. So you see how that works?
Then he discarded it as this non-physical.
Let's go back a little bit more so we can hear about the Hubble and stuff, and
later than that theory,
right?
He didn't do it all, but he laid the foundations for it. Okay. In his equation, there's a mathematical term that if it had a physical reality, it would be an anti-gravity force.
Are we talking the famous E equals MC squared?
No.
Okay,
So
I was going to say.
This is an equation for the universe. And he said, well, all the galaxies in the universe.
That's brilliant. I already see it.
All the galaxies left to themselves would have the universe collapse onto itself.
Right.
But we're not collapsing.
Right.
So this term would be this pressure force pushing against everything, keeping it in balance. But we don't know anything that's doing that. And so he puts it in there because he has no other way to understand a universe that would not collapse.
Doesn't collapse.
Okay, he has no way to understand it. So he leaves it in. It's called the cosmological constant. And many, many decades later, by the way, when I'm in graduate school, when we calculate cosmology, we have to put in the constant and say it equals 0. You have to do that because it belongs in the equation. Okay? When Hubble discovered that the universe was expanding, then it's no longer a static universe, and he doesn't need the pressure to hold it up against collapse. And then he said, then he discarded it as this non-physical thing that the math gave him, but it has no physical counterpart, and he called it his greatest blunder of his life.
Oh my goodness.
Until we discovered this negative gravity pressure in the universe that is called dark energy.
Exactly.
The Nobel Prize has been given for it.
Yeah.
A Nobel Prize was given for what he rejected. And so Einstein's biggest blunder was saying that was his biggest blunder.
Exactly. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So anyhow, he was wrong, but right.
God, that guy was just so smart.
Yeah. Anyhow, we're done here.
Right.
Thanks for joining us on an explainer on being wrong.
There you go. Go home, fellas. Tell your wife, you're right, baby.
That's not what I said. That's not the lesson. That's not the takeaway here. All right. Until next time. Thanks, John.
It was a pleasure.
What brother said,
keep looking up.
You right. Now, brother, go home and tell your wife, baby, you right. Oh, they are so wonderful. I just love us. I can't imagine life without us. I cannot imagine my life without black people. I can't do it. I cannot do it. That's something my mind won't even consider is life. My life, our life, this planet without black people. I can imagine my life, this planet, our people, without white people. Yeah. And I ain't saying, wipe them off the planet or nothing. I'm just saying I can imagine us existing without white folks. I can imagine us existing without white folks. We feel like we need white folks. We feel like we need their brands. We need their superficial prosperity and abundance. We need their houses and their cars and, their style and stuff, honey. We don't need none of that shit, honey. That's just to look good. Yeah. Y'all, this is just the introduction. I know this is just the introduction. Very little history existed that accurately presented the significant presence and contributions of Black people in the development of this nation and the Western world. For instance, there has been no positive recognition or appreciation. There has been no positive recognition or appreciation of Black people as the world's original people. You see every motherfucking body out here. Everybody out here don't want to recognize it, don't want to admit it, don't want to accept it, don't want you to know it. Prosperity. Don't want you to know it, Black people. For instance, there has been no positive recognition or appreciation. Their ass ain't even appreciated hell that their ass was born. They ain't even appreciated that Black people gave birth to everybody being born. Yeah, there's some unappreciative ass children. We are the parent of all people. Ain't that something? And they rebellious little asses ain't even appreciative of that. So yeah, it's looking like we probably need to get to that point where we tell the sun, come on, let's go on and pressurize this shit right here. So y'all, y'all that don't want to be here for the heating up of the sun, you probably need to go ahead and, detox on a lot of shit and just be ready for the mothership. Because you ain't going to be able to get on the mothership if you all toxic and filled up with all this Western bullshit. You ain't going to be able to get on the mothership with all them weaves and stuff and fake nails and lashes and eye contacts and shit. You probably ain't going to be able to get on the mothership with that BBL. I don't know. I'm just saying, hey, don't get mad at me. Y'all the ones ain't been thinking. Using your own cosmic given brain. So yeah, this nation's super. Oh, let me read that again. For instance, there has been no positive recognition or appreciation of Black people as the world's original people. This nation's super patriotic soldiers and athletes and the world's music and performance arts geniuses who made phenomenal contributions to mankind while suffering an African Holocaust. Who the hell cares about our Holocaust now? We had a Holocaust too. Is it because y'all know that the Holocaust we suffered and endured, our ancestors suffered and endured, is still ongoing? Is that why everybody else motherfucking asses know that we ain't never been out of this Holocaust? It's just been lessened up a little bit, but they finna bring it around again? Is that what the hell is being exposed here? If my mind is coming up with these things wrong, then I'll come back and be like, yeah, Black America, oh, yeah, y'all, I was tripping. I just thought of some shit. That ain't what it was, y'all. Yeah, I'll come back and let you know. But as of this point, right here, right now, Black America, you ain't got no friends. You better run right now and rip everything off. I don't know. Go ask them, how do you take the nails off? I don't know. You the one that glued it to your head. Ask them, how do you get that shit off of you? Yep, you better do something, because the clock is ticking. And they didn't call it TikTok for nothing. Sure didn't, honey. I'm just saying shit, Black people. Shit, I'm just saying. But I digress. The burden of correcting historical omissions and creating accurate racial images of Black people now rest upon their own shoulders. See, we the only one. We the only one that can do this. Yeah, and we don't let it go on so long. Yeah, this got to be your lifestyle, Black America. You got to change your lifestyle. You got to do a whole lifescape. You know how you call the people in the summertime when all the snow gone and stuff, and spring is here and summer around the corner and stuff, and you want to redo your yard better than the lady up the street. So you call them folks to come and do you a landscape, and honey, you done drew out how you wanted your flowers and stuff to make the shape of a heart. So every time her ass ride by your yard, she can see, oh yeah, she got heart. She got heart shapes in her flowers over there. Ain't that pretty? And then she thinking to herself, well, I'm finna go to my house here and I'm finna draw a heart with an arrow through it, by the landscape. Well, that's what you got to do for your life. You got to do a whole lifescape. You see? Because everything been lied to and stuff. Thank you, my ancestors. That I ain't no confrontational person or nothing like that, And yeah, I won't go out and and just let a motherfucker know. Yes, honey, everything y'all asses done perpetrated and hid and covered up and whitewashed and stuff. You done stole it so fast here. Black people didn't even know your ass took it. Yeah, I ain't got to do all that right there and stuff. All I got to do is talk, learn, just keep striving, keep moving forward, keep learning. That's all you got to do, keep learning. And see, I ain't angry. Don't be thinking, hell, I'm the angry black woman. Because that ain't even me, honey. That sun up there is for me. Sure is, honey. That sun giving most of his energy to me. See, it ain't no bad days here. I don't have good days every day. I do have some less than good days. We all do. But our ancestors had all the bad days. Our ancestors, the ones that had the bad days. So whatever's got you fucked up, whether it's a bill or, something you need to get done and paid for, or a birthday coming up, I don't care what it is. See your way through it. Because, honey, that ain't no bad day. These right here were bad days. Being skinned, hung up, alive, them were bad days. Being thrown while you hanging up there, while John Hartfield was hanging up there lynching, and they coming back cutting off his fingers and toes and shit. He heard them. They done beat him so bad his eyes wasn't even open. But he can feel them coming up on him. He can look at that little slit in his eye. He heard the crackling of the damn bonfire. He heard them motherfuckers saying, yeah, Bobby, drag that piece of wood over here and throw it on that bonfire. He knew. Those were bad days, Black America. You better wake up. You better get your ass up. The African Holocaust. But honey. The burden of correcting historical omissions and creating accurate racial images of Black people now rests upon their own shoulders. It rests upon our shoulders. It's on us now. Yeah, it's on us now. Yeah, I don't know why I slept here over most of my life. And you too. Well, except for my teachers. I do got teachers here. My teachers are here. And peace and power to my teachers. Yeah, But for those of us that didn't get the educational freedom, the financial freedom, the personal freedom to be and to share and embrace what we love. That's why I hope you're here to find that. I hope I'm not irritating you too much. I know religion gonna irritate you. That you leave and don't come back. Give yourself a chance to learn what's outside of that circle right there. That's the only thing that's gonna save you and your family and your lineage. Because, honey, that drop in the bucket right there, that's just a few minutes on this planet right here. Yeah. You got a whole 12th of never, a whole multiverse out there. No beginning, no ending. You'll be there forever and ever and ever and ever. When you leave here, if you take your ass to heaven, that's where you're going to be at. And heaven is a dead end road. When you run out the back of them gates, you get inside the pearly white gates and be like, oh, hell, shit. All this damn cotton. And Black people's in there and they looking at you like in the past and stuff on them plantations and stuff. And you wondering, damn. And you take out running. Honey, it's a dead end. It's a gate with a fence around it. You could go in one way. You got to come back out that gate. But when you come back out that gate, remember, William Joseph Simmons said he had that spiritual vision of robed men galloping across the sky on horses. So when your ass run back out of them gates, then, hey, you running right back to them and stuff. I'm just saying, consider these things. That's all. Because it's different now. The information is different now. That's why everything being exposed. And we didn't do it. And we didn't expose none of this. Black people did not start. White people didn't either. Hell, white people is wondering, they mad as hell. How in the hell did all of this exposure happen? The Cosmos did. The Cosmos said it's been too long. We've been too traumatized. We ain't going to wake up and stand up for ourselves unless they intervene. And that's why all of this is being exposed for us. So what are you going to do with it? You know, it's up to you. Yeah. Even at the risk of appearing biased, they have no choice but to research, then reconstruct history to include the true story of Black people. All people should know that Black history is an integral part of the history of the United States and is more than slavery and Jim Crow segregation. See, slavery wasn't our first existing. Slavery was the assault on Black America, on Black people. Slavery was. Slavery came like at the very end of life as we knew it. Yeah, so to speak. Slavery was like centuries. You know, we've been going through this shit with white folks. You know, all this time and stuff, but slavery and Jim Crow and stuff like that, it almost came at the very end of, you know, life, considering that life as we know it is over. So see, slavery ain't even the crux of who we are. We learning about slavery so we can find out, get to our healing. Yeah, we learned about slavery. This right here, I started after slavery, but we still in the era. See, we still in that era. I didn't come on with the chains and stuff because I know we at the end of this. Life as we know it is over already. So see, you know, I wasn't finna come here and waste no more time as far as I needed to. The ancestors, I was asking them where to start. They the one gave me Red Summer. So see, we started right there after physical enslavement. This book right here, Racial Violence in the United States. Before this one, it was Racial Violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. So the ancestors literally started us right after slavery. Right after we got our physical freedom. When I came on and sat down. You know, that's all I'm saying and stuff. Okay. This was good. All people should know that Black history is an integral part of the history of the United States and is more than slavery and Jim Crow segregation because we were already here. We was already here. You know, we're going to find out a whole lot. You know, I'm just learning too, myself. It is more than Booker T. Washington, Frederick Douglass, Reverend Martin Luther King, and the other few personalities who appear on school bulletin boards during Black History Month. It is the intention of more dirty little secrets to contribute clarity to the historical record. By no means is the material contained herein definitive history. It is anecdotal, ANECDOTAL. It is anecdotal history written to educate and entertain, and most importantly, to trigger and direct much needed scholarly research on the issues raised. Each factoid debunks racial myths, lies, and omissions, or provides fascinating historical information surrounding events and personalities. Just like the first, Dirty Little Secrets, this book is filled with enlightening, refreshingly interesting, heart-rending, and humorous factoids about the historical journey of an enslaved people. See, it's not boring at all. See, that's that bullshit. That's that mindset. White America got us thinking. It's boring. It's useless. Oh, it don't mean no good. What are you doing that for? What are you studying that for? We can't study this right here because it's supposed to be boring. We can't study this right here because it's gonna open up old wounds. It's always an excuse. See, Black America. So now your ass got to think for yourself. You need to start making decisions for yourself, Black America. Whose lineage do you want to live on? Oh, don't give me that bullshit. Oh, you fall in love with whoever you fall in love. She can marry whoever she want to marry. Face, that may be true. But whose lineage do you want to live on? Whose side are you on? Let's just take this book right here. Racial Violence. And no, better yet, we're going to take Red Summer. That's a little bit smaller book, just as equally horrific, savage. We're going to take this book right here. Matter of fact, oh, thank you, ancestors. Oh my, they made this so much easier to show you so you can make a decision. And before you even say, face, it ain't even like that today. You know, it's not like that today. How the hell do you know? You ain't even seeing nothing here. Your ass ain't even thinking outside of that circle, so shut up. Now, who lineage do you want your baby to live on, to progress, to evolve? Your little girl. Hell, I don't. You the one brought up your little girl over there. She can marry whoever she want to marry, face. Yeah, that may be true. But see, without the knowledge, hell, your little girl gonna do whatever she's misled to do. Without the knowledge, we all are. Without the knowledge, we can't make the right choice, that informed choice. See, that's Willie Brown. That's Willie Brown right there. All these men down here that was standing there in they church suits and stuff, after church, they went and did this shit. These people ain't never had no healing. These people, no, you can't sit over there on the other side and tell me, well, face, they not like that. They not like that now. Prove it. Prove it. See, while you doing all this excusing and looking for reasons that you ain't got to confront it, just answer the question. Whose side are you on? Whose lineage do you want to live? Do you want to progress? I mean, I'm just saying, I digress. Y'all asses, y'all crazy. Y'all a fool and a dummy. Y'all think just like white folks. Yeah, I don't care. I'm mad at your ass too, shit. Go on and leave. I'll see you when I come over there. Shit. All right. It is the intention of More Dirty Little Secrets to continue clarity to the historical record. And I'm read this part again, then we're going to go on to the first chapter. By no means is the material contained herein definitive history. You still got to do your own due diligence. That's why I'm going to read this again, because you still got to do your own research and due diligence. All right? It is anecdotal history, like a medicine. It's medicinal. It's healing. And we trying to heal Black America. I am. I want to know who the hell done hurt Black America. Who did this to us? We ain't never been this hard on each other before. Not that I knew. Not that I know. We riding each other for who? Why? Who taught you to hate yourself? Malcolm asked us that. Why we ain't answer that question? It is anecdotal history, written to educate and entertain, and most importantly, to trigger and direct much needed scholarly research of the issues raised. Each factoid debunks racial myths, lies, and omissions, or provides fascinating historical information surrounding events and personalities. Just like the first Dirty Little Secrets, this book is filled with refreshingly interesting, heart-rending, and humorous factoids about the historical journey of an enslaved people. That's why we look at through a spiritual lens of resilience. Because after all of that savageness, all of that savagery that our ancestors endured from white folks, we were still, even in all that heartbreak and those traumas. Viola Fletcher, one of our elders from Tulsa, remember she was talking about Tulsa a few years ago and stuff, and Biden motherfucking ass didn't even give them reparations and stuff, lived their whole life and still achieved, great success, just keeping your sanity. Black America is so successful. I wonder how did we do it for so long? But I know we ain't got much longer to keep our sanity as long as we stay around white America. long as we remain around white America, our very sanity is at stake. There ain't nothing never been, beneficial coming from white America. That's a lie. Them some motherfucking lies. Notable first and last. In the final days, the last shall be made first. That's what the Bible say too, ain't it? Chapter 1, many facts. In 1519, after accompanying Cortez in his exploration of Mexico, Juan Garrido, Garrido, Juan Garrido, a black African, became the first person to sow and reap wheat in the New World. Yep. Juan Garrido, a black African, became the first person to sow and reap wheat in the New World. And that was in 1519. In 1758, Francis William, a black Jamaican, graduated from Cambridge University, becoming the first black college graduate in the Western Hemisphere. I know it's getting great, ain't it? In 1844, Macon B. Allen passed the main bar examination and became the first licensed black lawyer in the United States in 1844. In the 1940s, Benjamin O. Davis, y'all know we read about Benjamin. Benjamin O. Davis, a brigadier general in the U.S. Army, became the first black American officer to command white officers and enlisted men. Was that Benjamin O. Davis? I was thinking, was he the one that held off the British Army by himself? But it wasn't Benjamin O. Davis that did that. It was William Flora. See, I remember William Flora's name because, remember, I never saw that movie, Miss Flora's Boys. I'm going to have to look it up. But I remember Flora. When I remember Flora, his name, I just thought about the movie. Yeah, and that's what it was, too. William Flora, he held off the British troops at the Battle of Great Bridge by himself. But I had Benjamin O. Davis for something else. But yeah, all of these right here, see, all of this work is so awesome, y'all. It is so awesome. And see, I know once I find it and I, organize it, it's all knowledge. It is all knowledge, y'all. Oh, my ancestors. This is so wonderful. It's so beautiful. I know I spend time looking for his name too, but I'm not going to do it though. We're going to keep on. Because when I do see it, I'm going to let you know what I wrote about with Benjamin O. Davis. Yes, and then all the soldiers won all the medals anyway. Sambo Awards, New Group Accountability. As conservatism and anti-black public policies have escalated, black Americans have begun to take a more protective group posture. One change in behavior is that blacks are beginning to hold other blacks accountable when their actions harm the race. See, we stop holding us accountable when it comes to our race. Stop doing that bullshit. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to say. Stop doing that shit. We don't do that no more. We're doing things differently now. Yeah. It is constructive behavior, and it is a constructive change in behavior for blacks to call out Sambos. A Sambo is a black person who knowingly degrades and betrays the race. Calling out Sambos is a phenomenon that is sweeping the country. Communities call out Sambos in a number of different ways. The most frequent form is an award ceremony that usually takes place during the last week in February, Black History Month. Sometimes Sambo Awards are announced on radio talk shows. Other times, the lists are made up into flyers and distributed throughout the community. The commonality between the Sambo Awards is that they identify, acknowledge, and present to the public Sambos in that city or region. They say, in effect, if you sell us out, you will not be able to do it undercover, and you will suffer public consequences. Despite the variety of formats, Sambo Awards combine the Black tradition of calling people out with the customary Black History Month ritual of recognizing Black Americans whose personal achievements and accomplishments have lifted the race. How do these groups determine who to call out? The lead community organization begins the process. It solicits from the community nominations of individuals considered guilty of samboing, compiles a list, and makes up a ballot. Once the ballot is complete, the community votes. The organization then presents the awards, always with fanfare and publicity, sometimes in formal ceremonies, sometimes in other ways. Awards have included Sambo plaques, Toby trophies, Hayward Shepherd certificates, shoe shine boxes, head rags, and watermelons. In 2004, Sambo Awards were presented in cities such as Dallas, Columbus, Ohio, Los Angeles, and New York. But the one that attracted the most attention was in Detroit, Michigan. Ooh-wee! I know, yeah, we're going to read one more. The first Sambo Awards in Detroit in February 2004, Call Them Out, a community organization dedicated to stamping out Samboing, hosted a beans and cornbread festival, the first regional Sambo Awards ceremony. Former Detroit Mayor Dennis Archer received the Sambo Lifetime Achievement Award. Kay Everett, a Detroit City Councilwoman, was runner-up. Call Them Out recognized Archer and Everett for their consistent anti-Black behavior. They hid behind the concepts of colorblind, race-neutral myths, then used them as excuses to structure public policies that benefited whites and others while underserving the city's Black majority. At the Sambo Awards ceremony, Call Them Out recounted how Mayor Dennis Archer justified awarding nearly 100% of the city's contracts, control of the city's school system, entertainment centers, prime land, and casino licenses to whites. Then proclaimed he would not make a Black man rich. You motherfucker. Councilwoman Everett, a local supporter of Archer, received the runner-up Sambo Award for numerous anti-Black actions. She ranted publicly that she was sick of hearing of blackness. That she was sick of hearing of blackness, and that Blacks could kiss her Rudy Toot Tootie. Call Them Out cited just a few of Everett's offensive votes, which included seizing the land and homes of longtime Detroiters and turning them over to private developers, severely curtailing bus services, tearing down low-income housing for Blacks and replacing it with townhomes and condominiums developed by whites from outside the city for occupancy of whites from outside the city. Call Them Out presented Councilwoman Everett with specially selected items for her Sambo Award, an Aunt Jemima head rag, and a shoe shine box. The Michigan City announces Detroit Sambo Awards on March 6, 2005. Look, that's it right there. In 2005, nearly 500 people attended the Call Them Out Awards ceremony, which featured speakers, entertainment, and food. The winners were current Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick and once again, Councilwoman Kay Everett. Local Black newspapers held the event while mainstream newspapers denounced the local Black community, in effect saying, "How dare you call out our Negroes? How dare you call our Negroes Sambos?" Everett continued her award-winning behavior and on October 11, 2004, received yet another recognition for her activities, this time from the government. After years of proclaiming she was race neutral and refusing to do anything to help the city's majority Black population, the news media splashed across the front pages of the FBI indictments that alleged Everett had, in fact, been using her elected office to support and give city resources to one race, the white race. The FBI indicted Everett on 28 separate accounts of corruption and misuse of public office. The charges included taking bribes and other payoffs from white casino owners and land developers. The indictments even included a charge that Everett had demanded 18 pounds of sausage from one white developer as penalty for giving her a check that bounced. Damn. Where did the FBI get its information? A developer, stressed with Everett's constant demand for payoffs, recorded telephone conversations and meetings with her. The media reported that the 28 counts could result in more than 400 years of imprisonment and that additional counts would soon be announced. Local black radio stations and the black-owned Michigan City newspaper labeled her the Sausage Queen. On the 24th of November 2004, 2 months after her federal indictments, Councilwoman Everett suddenly passed away. The harm she did to blacks in Detroit, unfortunately, did not. Well, I thank you all so much, and yeah, we learning. We learning. We reading. We are reading. This is just the beginning right here. I want you all to, stay up. Keep your eyes on the prize. Everybody else will. Everybody else is. Don't be afraid to look for something new. Look for something different. Forgive yourself, your people, your ancestors. Try to find it in your heart to give us some of that empathy that you have for everyone else. And I'm not gonna keep us any longer and stuff. I know I said I wouldn't, but it's been long enough and stuff. I just have a lot to say to us that I haven't been able to say. Mostly my whole life. 1, because I didn't know it. 2, I didn't know it was needed to be said. And 3, I imagine at some point I was like, no, I can't do that. That's gonna cause a lot of trouble and stuff during periods in your life and stuff. So you just turn the other cheek, and let what happens. But that's doing ourselves a disservice. Yeah, and yeah. But I love you all, and I'll see y'all later. Peace and power to the people. And don't forget, keep a song in your heart and always be grateful. Yeah, think of any song you want to. It's your decision, your choice. Yeah. Peace and power to the people. Put a little song in your heart and stuff. Oh, look at that. Praises to the FBA ancestors. Lord have mercy. Yeah, they show wheels animals and stuff, but that's all right. Because, we got dominions over all the animals. What your Bible said and stuff. And it's talking about clanimals too. In my opinion.